Yoga is especially helpful for stretching out your IT band. So your IT band is this big band of fascia from your knee up to your hip. There's no actual stretch receptors in it, so it can be a little tricky when it gets tight on you to even figure out a way of stretching it. Especially during track season when you're running in one circle, sometimes it's nice to go the opposite direction for warming up and cooling down, which can help alleviate this. But especially during track season, I always had trouble with IT band stuff. So I'm going to show you now the best stretches for your IT band. Great to do during track, but also anytime. So go ahead and cross one foot over the other. So here I've got my right foot over my left foot, and then I lean to my right. So I lean to the opposite side of the foot that's underneath. So this is just kind of a more gentle hip stretch here. And stay here for about 15 seconds. Inhale back up. Now reach both your arms overhead and exhale, lean to the side. So a little deeper stretch, slightly different area here. Just stay long as is comfortable for you in this position. So your body kind of knows how much to stretch and how long. Inhale up. You can clasp your hands here if you like, and then drop forward and down. So reaching kind of diagonally in front of that bottom foot. So this one I really feel through my hip, so really good stretch. And then inhale back up. So just that series of 3 stretches you can do. First, just leaning to the side, hands up, reach over, and then let those hands drop down in front. Make sure as well that you do this on your second side, as well as the side that's maybe giving you some trouble. So again, on the other side, left foot over right, just lean to the side here, just letting your body pull you into it. Inhale back up, both hands up now, lean to the side. Keep breathing too, don't hold your breath. Inhale back up, and then again forward and down in front here. So again, you can just relax through your arms. And inhale back up. So that's the best standing stretch. Then pigeon, Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, is really what helps me get over my IT band trouble. There's a lot of variations of pigeon you can do. One of them is standing pigeon. So first, nice and solid, whatever standing leg you'd like. This is also a bit of a balance pose. Bring your other ankle crossed just above your knee here, not on your knee though. And then on your exhale, you can carefully bring yourself down into the stretch. Here you can think about sending the side that's crossed over, send that side of your butt towards the back of the room. Again, stay here as long as you like. All these different variations of pigeon also kind of target slightly different areas within your hips, which can also be kind of helpful. And then inhale, come back up. Uncross that leg, nice and stable through your other side. Other ankle crosses over. Exhale, sink down to the stretch. Feel free also to bend this knee as much as you need to. Maybe your hands aren't quite getting to the ground. You can always stack something in front of you to kind of help you out. Maybe even bring a chair in front. Just let your hands rest on the chair. And again, think about sending your butt towards the back wall here. Inhale, come back up. Carefully uncross that ankle. You can also do fire log pose. Fire log pose, your legs are like logs for the fire. So go ahead, take one log/leg, stack it in front of you. Other log/leg. Stack ankle over knee, knee over ankle. Slightly flex your top foot here. Inhale tall, and then exhale, fold forward. Again, you can stay in this as long as you like. And you may not want to do all these variations of pigeon, but just a way to mix it up, give you a couple options here. So maybe one works a little better for your body than the other. When you're ready to come out, walk your hands back in, unstack top log, bottom one out of the way, bottom one becomes the top and top one becomes the bottom. Then ankle over knee, knee over ankle, top foot flexed slightly, inhale tall, and exhale fold forward. Just relax through your upper body. You may also notice a difference from one side to the other, especially in Firelog. If this variation of Firelog is too intense for you, you can also try angling your knee more towards the front and stack your legs on top of each other that way. This is a little bit more of a glute stretch, so even if you can do a full Firelog, you can try this one as a sort of variation for yourself. And you may notice that it gets, for various people it depends, but it might be actually easier leaning forward or more intense, just depending on your body. So that's another option for you here. We'll go ahead and do the other side. Finally, there's reclining pigeon. So in reclining pigeon, this is also a very good one to start with if you're just getting into stretching your hips out, like a smart little runner. So go ahead, ankle over knee, and then you can reach through here, bring this thigh close to your body. So try to keep your hips on the ground too. So no pulling up through your hips, keep your hips on the ground. And then you can think about pressing this knee away from you gently. Don't actually do that, just the action of thinking of pressing in this direction through this crossed over leg. And exhale, release, foot back to the ground, uncross either ankle just above that knee, reach through, bring that thigh in towards your body. You can also switch the position of where this foot is through the air, and that even changes the stretch a little for you. Exhale, release. Finally, there's full pigeon, which is my favorite yoga pose ever. So, best way to get yourself into this, both hands to the inside edge of your front foot to activate your hips here, all those little hip muscles that you'll be stretching. Think about pressing your arm into your leg into your arm. As always, feel free to build yourself into this pose to make it more comfortable for you. So stay here as long as you need to. Maybe you're here for a couple months or a year. Then down onto your forearms. And then from your forearms, pick up that elbow. Heel to toe that foot across your body. Again, nice neutral position of your pelvis to the mat. Inhale tall, exhale fold forward. I usually stay in pigeon about a minute on each side. Sometimes if I do it a second time, I'll do a little shorter on each side. Inhale, walk your hands back up, press through those palms. You can come into down dog and send that pigeon leg up into the air. Getting a little stretch here. Foot back to the mat. And then other side, both hands to the inside edge of your front foot. And maybe one side is different than the other as well. So just being aware of that. A lot of times through yoga, you'll first realize that one side is slightly different, and otherwise you would never have known. And again, picking up that elbow, heel toe that foot across, drop onto that shin. Again, inhale tall, exhale fold forward. Always making sure you're breathing through this. Inhale, walk those hands back in and press through your back toes, front leg up and back. Exhale, foot back down to the ground. And those are your best IT band stretches.